All right,
It's
great.
all good.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna intercept this guy. Research guy obtained. That's good. Anomaly is too far gone, so I want to do that one. Survey complete. Okay, that sounds
Ooh,
pretty
a level.
cool. I am proud of my fleet. Okay, I believe this admiral
System
of
survey
his
complete.
first name is called Anne. A-N. Okay.
You
But
wouldn't like him when he's have you ever heard that joke before?
I just thought I
Did you
just
ever see the Hulk movie by the guy who directed what was it? Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon?
no.
So his name is Ong Lee. He also directed the Hulk movie. The problem is everybody liked the Hulk when he was Ong Lee. Get it? You wouldn't like me when I'm angry? Yeah, you get it.
Right, okay. Sorry, I'm concentrating on this battle happening at the moment.
That battle's gonna fight itself. Listen
Whoa,
to my
that's a
joke.
big ship. Battleship Temple of Light. What is this?
Oh yeah, they brought a gun to your knife fight.
Oh my goodness, dude.
But I think you got it.
The
I don't think you're
cultist
gonna lose
fleet
anything.
operating in the Madara system has been destroyed in battle. Oh damn! And there's a special
Nice.
project that appears. I get it. I see where this is going. Because this is a little questy thing, isn't it?
Yep. I think the question everybody's asking is, how the hell did these damn cultists get a battleship?
Yeah. How did they get a battleship? They have some kind of secret technology that we're not aware of.
Devious cultists.
Interesting. Very interesting indeed.
That's very interesting, and we're gonna
Anomaly
find out
found.
by sifting through their space dust.
Oh wait, hang on. Search 10% risk. You'd take a 10% risk, wouldn't you?
Absolutely. Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
It used to be risk. There was no minimum for risk, so you could very well just get a 0% risk. There was no risk. You always just clicked research. They introduced the minimum cap of 5%,
Whoa,
so that there's always some risk of failure.
it says there's a primitive civilization in this system.
Yes. So if you go into that star system and click on that planet Kraj, we'll get a little bit of information about them.
There's a special project just appeared. Oh my god, there's so much going on.
Yep,
Orbital
we're
worlds.
basically what you're doing is you're uncovering some of those precursor artifacts, and so once you find them in an anomaly sites, they become special projects for you to actually go and retrieve the
Oh my god,
artifacts.
this reminds me of freaking Spore. This. Can you remember the final stage of Spore when you're like exploring the
Oh,
planet?
yep, absolutely. And then you start exploring space, and you go onto the planet. You're like, oh man, look at all these little jerk things that I
Yeah,
might
yeah,
have cared about.
yeah. They're like hitting each other with spears when you've got like space travel and lasers.
Yep.
So primitive
So this
civilization, industrial age.
Yep. So these guys are industrial age. They are pretty much, I would say, a little bit before where we are now. Something that is cool about primitive civilizations that if left to their own devices, it is possible at some point they will become a spacefaring race and
Oh
actually
whoa.
join the game.
Oh no, is that bad though? Because I mean, surely we've got more competition then. What the hell?
It depends. If you took an active hand in sort of making sure that they became space ready, they might join your intergalactic empire as vassals or as willing participants in the case of a federation, or maybe they just want to join the United Nations of Earth and become a citizen race. You can take sort of a passive role and just sort of watch them and follow the Prime Directive and get a slow trickle of.
One of their traits is slow learner.
They might need to become food.
Okay, that's really interesting. Oh shit, dude! I think we've been visited, haven't we? I think we've been visited. We're in the industrial age.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. They're like, oh man. Now there is something interesting about this planet that I want to point out.
Go on
Do you
then.
see that special resource in the third row, second column?
The purple thing.
Yes, that is called Betherium.
This.
What that is when if this planet were yours, and you put a Betherian power plant there that generates 10 energy instead of the normal 2 that a power plant does.
Oh, wow, okay.
So that's stuff that you want to keep an eye on when you are looking at planets. If you see a planet with a lot of Betherian, that's a planet worth dying for.
Oh, okay. Worth dying for, you say?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Damn. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay.
I'm not gonna let any crazy Xenos get their dirty mitts or slimy mitts or excessively dry mitts on my Betherian.
Okay. Cool. 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 Fair enough. All right. Let's resume the game now. I was actually really curious. That's actually kind of. I don't know, man. I'm kind of fascinated by that. That's actually kind of interesting.
Yeah, it's sweet.
Did I lose any ships in that combat? Yes, I did. Because I think I had 8 and I've got 7.
Yep, one of them didn't make it home.
Oh damn, boy. Oh boy.
System survey complete.
Okay. Cool. 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 Cool.
So
Ethereum
you
equals
have
energy.
a lot of minerals, so we can start building more mineral, more.
So
We
that's
can build more research outposts. We can build mining outposts.
okay. Cool. Well, we're already building mining outposts, so what do we spend our money on then?
We can build 8 more corvettes.
Evading hostile fleet.
Oh boy.
Create a grand fleet of the willing.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Or, and here's a thought, we could go back to Dave Planet and see if we have any more tiles to upgrade / build. See if there's any or any dudes who aren't working something, aren't working a building.
All right, I'm looking at
We
it
can also
now.
thinking about. Yeah, let's look at our planet tiles and see what we got. Oh, we got a dude who's open on minerals, not doing anything. Oh, we need to build him a mineral silo or a mineral plant.
Minerals. Oh, this guy in the bottom left.
Actually, the
Oh no.
far left.
Oh yeah, yeah. I
second.
see. Because that one's got a building, but that one hasn't. Ah, I get it. So would you build a silo here then?
I would build either the silo or the actual mine. I probably would go with the mine here, actually.
The
It's a
silo's not.
mining network.
Yeah, the mine's not on. Oh, you can't build a silo because it's next to a silo. Is that the reason why?
I actually don't think. Oh, if silos, no, I actually don't know. It could. That's possible. It could be that either the silo is a planet specific or planet unique, but I don't think it is. It probably is because you can't build silos next to other silos. That makes sense.
Well, that yeah, it just kind of doesn't really make sense at all. To be honest, why would you need to build a silo next to a silo?
Yep. So yeah, what a quick glance is if it has a green number, that means it's getting a bonus from something, or it has a building that has been built.
Oh yeah, yeah.
If it has a white number, that typically means that there's not something going on giving it a bonus, or maybe it's not getting a specific bonus, or it's basically green's more efficient. Red is there's a deficiency somewhere. You can hover over the number to get an actual detail.
Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, yeah, I get it. I get it. Well, that's cool. Not too many.
This is one of those games that the later game you get, there's bonuses coming from 12 different directions for 9 different things, and you just tend to accept what you're seeing as fact.
Yeah, yeah, I get that. I get that because I noticed that like a lot of the passive bonuses, like that screen is just full of them.
Yep. I mean, if you had a robot who has a 10% bonus for mineral extraction, mining a something with an adjacency bonus, it just starts hurting the head with math. All right, so you completed one of your anomalies.
So we either gain 90 research points to society, or 60 physics, 60 society, and not. Well, I feel that's a no-brainer. You go for the bottom one, right?
Yes, but keep in mind that the top option is let the coffin continue its voyage, and the bottom option is, hey, let's open up this space coffin and poke at the corpse. It's possible that even though that looks to be the better option on paper, at some point someone might object to us poking it if we find wherever that corpse came from.
Okay, I'm gonna be a troublemaker.
That's the correct choice.
Okay, fair enough. Okay. Oh, there's an anomaly there. I can go to that one.
I keep hovering over the green planet to try and find out what it is, but it's not my game. I can't hover over anything.
Cool.
I gotta say, I am actually crazy shocked that you have not encountered another alien race yet. Like, actually shocked.
I think there might actually not be any.
Well, that would be a boring game, wouldn't it? No, there's definitely another alien race here.
Well, I did select the random option. Is there a chance it could randomize to 0?
No, there'd always be randomized to at least 1 at the minimum negative, because conflict is important in this game.
Okay. Okay.
Ooh, fleet logistician is so good.
Research
So
complete.
when that general or that admiral is captaining one of your fleets, it just gets a maintenance bonus, so it doesn't cost as much to maintain.
Yeah, I remember you talking about it the last time we played, actually. I remember that now. Oh, God, look at this. This one's good. Gram 4911. That seems like a really good point. This system.
Construction complete.
What is Graham saying?
I don't know. Gram? A lot of resources, I give it that. Construction complete.
Graham is a pretty good system, and it's just ever so slightly outside your range. So there's 2 things you can do. You can send a ship to build a frontier outpost to expand ever so slightly, or you could colonize Cirrus, which also expands your circle of influence.
Okay. Okay, we got new resources and stuff. So the one we just finished, the one that improved the ship's thrusters or whatever, has been finished.
Yep. So let's pick a couple. Let's fill these tech slots and go in and take a look at our ships. What do we got in terms of the top? Sentinel point defense. Assist research is a sort of an in-game thing. Basically, you can set one of your science ships to just sit at your planet and assist with research. It gives you crazy bonuses, but then they're not exploring, which is kind of the trade-off.
Okay. That feels like something you only do if you've got ridiculous money or you've explored the whole galaxy, probably.
Precisely. That is also a build tall strategy instead of build wide strategy.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool. Oh, I see. Yeah, kind of a turtling thing. I get it. That's cool.
I would actually go down to the final tech, something we already have progress in, and start getting some shields.
Yeah, deflectors, which is yet again is another module component that can be added to a ship. That's good.
Yeah, point defense is pretty good, but it's not super good at the right now.
That's cool. So got a few new texts here. We've got one that's highlighted at the bottom. Oh, it's because it's already been progressed a little bit.
Exactly. That's actually something I think we got because we killed a space whale or 2.
Energy siphon. Model after particular biological process. I don't actually know what it does. Oh, it's a component. Okay, cool.
Yep, it's a ship part.
Okay.
This is a one that I would snap pick instantly, and I'm going to see if you can find out which one I would snap pick.
I don't know. I get this impression that you'd go for that heritage site. That's my guess.
You are close. That would be my second pick.
Okay. Well, I guess it's the planetary unification, maybe?
Precisely. A bonus of monthly +1 influence flat is so good.
Planetary unification creates a broad information delivery mechanisms ensuring that the consistent and positive narrative is maintained. Propaganda broadcast. It doesn't sound that great.
It's pretty good because you get more influence. The edict is something that you can do. There are planetary edicts and galaxy edicts or empire edicts. They are basically things that you can say, hey, this planet, I want you to think about how good I am, and you'll get more influence from them.
Cool.
But it does cost influence to enact edicts.
That makes sense. Okay, that makes
things like mineral goals and mining quotas that you ask them to fill. Well, they'll take a small minus for something and gain a big bonus for something else.
Investigate gigantic skeleton. What?
Anomaly found.
That's exactly what it sounds like. He wants to investigate a giant skeleton that he found.
You know, that's probably the most boring thing about this game is if you were a dev of it, nothing would surprise you. I am fascinated by like discovering new things in this game, and it must be extremely dull for the devs to play this game because it's like nothing surprises them.
Construction.
It's every now and then you'll see an event where you're like, oh sweet, alien murals. I know which one I'm going to take. The early game events tend to be recycled a lot. One of the complaints that I heard really early in this game's life was, man, I've played this game 4 times and I've seen everything it has to show in the early game. And they acknowledged that that was a problem. They really sort of focused on the end game with crises, and that they're always sort of expanding the different phases of the game.
Okay.
Ooh, this is an interesting choice for tech.
So we got the Robots Engineering Facility. Mining capacity plus 3,000. Jeez, that's really high. Unlocks the new ship, a destroyer. A larger two-section design, the destroyer offers a broad array of strategic armaments options. And also get a bigger space level port again. Jeez, I feel like we're progressing quicker than I would imagine.
This game, you always feel like you're progressing pretty quickly. And to some extent you are. If you only have one planet when you're researching, you tend to research faster than you would if you have a bunch of planets. It's a trade-off that I think I haven't found the balance yet for. I mean, there's a lot of people who talk about building tall. There's like a single planet challenge, but like once you get more planets, you can see how sort of building out, expanding into other planets fast is also.
Should we go for the biggest ship then?
Yes, I would go for the biggest ship.
Okay.
It also gives you the next level of spaceport.
Okay, which I don't think I've even taken advantage of the old spaceport. I have an option to upgrade it, don't I?
Yes, you do. In the actual spaceport menu where you build ships, you'll have the option to upgrade your spaceport.
At what point? I've been holding this question back for a while. I've been waiting for you to bring it up. But at what point do you start colonizing other planets?
I tend to start colonizing other planets when there is nothing left to build or grow on my home planet. It's really a subjective choice.
That's a good answer. I like that answer because that does make sense. Because why the hell would you want to expand your planet when you've already not maximum capacity of the one you've already got? I get it.
Exactly. There are some times where there's a planet that I look at that is just too good that I will, not bother with this old and dirty planet that I'm living on right now and jump ship. It tends to have to be a phenomenal planet for me to actually jump off of a plan, like a bunch of Bavarian tiles, or maybe it's a Gaia class world, or it's just an exceptionally large continental world, or whatever is my preferred race's.
Alpha Shinshari's got alien pets on it. What the hell does that even mean?
That is a tile modifier. So when you actually go to the tile, you'll see a cute little animal on it that will give you a benefit. There you go. So when you build something on that tile, it will actually give you a bonus, I think, to a bunch of stuff. You can eat them. You can put them in a zoo. The choice is yours.
Okay, that's cool.
I wish I were joking, but that is not the case.
Okay.
Depending on the race you are, you get different benefits based on the tile modifier.
There's an interesting one here. Give an option for a new scientist, or an option to get a trait that gives a anomaly research speed.
Yeah, that's an interesting choice. I mean, you're gonna get the resource bonus, the mineral resource bonus, regardless. The choice is the person who found this. Are you either going to, promote him on the ship, or are you going to give him the potential of having his own ship?
What would you do?
Well, I love scientists, and I love sending scientists out to space to do space things.
Okay.
So I would probably give him his own ship and send him out into the inky blackness.
Okay. Where do I find my list of like unoccupied, unassigned?
It is in the far right, or in the upper left, the far right box, right next to your energy. Gives you a selection of all of your sort of options. Yes, and you want to choose the leaders from that drop down.
Fuck. I have no idea. I clicked it, but I clicked off it. I have no idea where I'm looking at. All right, we're gonna go for the next. We're gonna go for the next tradition anyway. In the meantime, gains leader experience gain plus 25%. That sounds insane. Okay.
Oh my god, it's so good. And that's every leader. That's every leader. That's not just scientists. That's every leader. Every leader gains plus 25% experience.
Insane. Okay. Oh, okay. Is this it? Species leaders. Aha! Aha! Okay, got it.
There you go.
Now we're looking for someone who's available, don't we? There we go.
Yep.
She's a Roma, and she's research speed bonus plus 10%. Jesus, this person seems really good.
Oh my god, that Bo Luau. Check out their second trait. That is such a good trait. I would actually say you might want to consider making her one of your research scientists because
Yeah, I was.
she's going to get a plus 10% speed to everything.
So regardless of okay, fair enough. Okay, that's cool. So just so next time a research finishes, I'm better off switching it out, right?
Yep, or you can switch them out right now.
Oh,
There's no
okay, that's
penalty
fair
for
enough.
switching out
Okay, that's
scientists.
good. That's cool. We'll do that. Boom, done. God, someone else got fired then. Oh shit, boys, I feel bad.
They didn't get fired. They have the opportunity to join a spaceship.
That's it. They
Remember, there are no firings. It's just opportunities for the future.
It just sounds like something someone would say just after you've been fired. Damn. Okay.
Hey, listen, we just unlocked the propaganda edict, so we're playing this close to the hilt.
Anomaly found.
I'm learning as I go here. Hold shift, Dave. Just hold shift.
Science ship under attack.
No! Go away, you fucking son of a bitch. Okay. I feel like sending my fleet out again. What? I know. The space amoebas again, they're everywhere! The fucking
So
sperms!
what happened there is you ran into a big stack of space amoebas. Your ship couldn't escape, so they hit their emergency FTL drive. The ship has vanished. It will come back to a star system at some point.
Oh my god, that feels like a plot line to a movie. The small volume satellite was found in the orbit. It had it set up to especially repeat a message. Oh my god, this is like plots right out of a sci-fi movie.
Yep, these are all Valtuum plots, so these are all part of your precursor story.
Oh, are they? Ah, okay. Okay, I get it. So they kind of panicked and hit the hyperdrive, and then they're somewhere else in the galaxy, aren't they? And they're just trying to find their way back.
I think they automatically come back to your circle of influence. It would actually be kind of a, I would almost say an exploit, dun dun dun, to if you hit your emergency FTL and it just sent you somewhere else in the galaxy, you're like, cool, a bunch of places that I couldn't get to otherwise, and I'm going to explore this now for a bunch of bonuses.
Cool. They've got like a shit ton of minerals. I feel like just spending them. They're just like,
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna go to Earth. We're gonna look at the surface, then we're gonna like basically tear up all this wasteland and shit, right?
Yeah.
System survey
Let's do it. We got
complete.
money to burn, baby.
Construction complete.
So they all have buildings apart from that one in the right, but that one in the right says it's not fully grown yet. What does that mean?
So that means that that population, when that blue bar fills, that guy is going to pop out and be able to work that tab.
Okay.
So I would actually build him first, since he's close enough to getting the benefit of a power plant.
Yeah, I get it. So I'd go for that. So, yeah, okay, I see where this is going now, okay.
Yeah, for energy and minerals, I tend to pair them, just because I like efficiency. If it's food and I'm super high up on food, I'll usually use.
I see what you're
food,
saying,
as
yeah,
something
yeah.
else.
Yeah. And all the other tech bonuses, all the others are like, science, aren't they? Research bonuses.
Yep.
Okay, so they don't feel as good. So at this point, are we reaching maximum Earth capacity almost?
I would say this is a prime time to send out a colony ship.
Oh boy! Oh boy! I was waiting for you to say that. So you have to build a colony ship, right?
Yes, there are two ways you can go about this. One of the flaws of this game is that there are often multiple ways to accomplish something.
Oh my god.
I like to build my colony ship and then decide where to send it. You can also select a planet, and in the planet summary, you can select colonize, and it'll create a colony ship on one of your planets, and then it'll automate
Oh
it
god,
going out.
that's way more
too much automation.
That's way more efficient for my liking.
Oh no, God! But what if? No, it's too efficient. So now that we're looking at planets, what do I like in planets? I like big planets. If it's like 16, I'll usually go for it. But man, if it's like a juicy 20, oof. So let's look at all those green planets in your area.
What does that number represent?
That number, the sort of 16 through like 10 to 16 to 20, that's the number of tiles that the planet has.
Okay.
The percentage next to it is how nice it is for the race that you are sending to populate it.
I see.
Humans prefer continentals. They can live on ocean planets. They can live on arid planets. I think actually savanna. There's a couple different categories, and then there are 3 planet types into each category. Like tomb worlds, you couldn't live on a tomb world. It would just there's no oxygen. It sucks. Everybody's unhappy.
What is that?
That
There are certain alien races that can live on those then.
yes, there are ways to later in the game modify a race so that they can live in places. For instance, that one primitive civilization, I think they preferred savanna planets. So if you had them join the United Nations of Earth, you could colonize with them on a planet that humans might not like. And
But
so
what the fuck?
they
Let
would-
them join the United Planets? What? Are you joking me? They're not.
Hey, you're the xenophile, not me.
Whoa, whoa, man! They're not like us, dude. They're not like us. They commit more crime than us. They're a sponge on the welfare state. I don't think we should mix with these people.
I think you should stop overlooking the potential of erotic fiction.
Holy shit. Okay. All right, we have some new tech. I'm going to go for the automated exploration bullshit. I want to do that. I feel like for the simplicity. I'm going to make a decision here, okay?
That's actually the tech at this point I would take. Improved deflectors has some benefits, but the automatic exploration at this point.
They're not sending their best. That's right. Some of them are good people, though. Some of them. Oh,
Triggered.
shit. Okay. All right. So there are 2 habitable planets. Do we have to inhabit within our disk zone, with our blue zone, or does it can be outside of it?
Yes, they do have to be in this circle of blue. The way that people tend to plan that is you can send out a frontier outpost to a planet that is not in your circle of influence. And when you build the frontier outpost, it becomes your circle of influence. When you
Oh.
colonize the planet, you can then disband the frontier outpost.
Okay. Which is probably a good idea, isn't it? Because
It is the only idea.
yeah. Okay.
You
I
get
get
no
it.
benefit.
I get it. All right, that's cool. I've noticed that you don't really see many planets outside of your blue zone. Is that actually intended?
It's actually it's random.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You might find a blue planet like all the way to the left, or a green planet all the way to the left, and
It's
be like,
got-
"Oh man, I want it."
This planet here, it's a 16 planet, and it's got Betharium stone.
Mm-hmm.
Should I go for that one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll take that one then. Okay.
Now, you see how those tile blockers are red?
Yeah.
That means you are not going to be able to clear those specific tile blockers until you research a tech that will let you clear those tile blockers.
Yeah, I get that impression.
But the
Yeah.
Betharian was not behind a tile blocker, so fire.
Yeah, I can see what you mean now. So if it was a zone that I couldn't get immediately, then it's something you have to plan for in advance, wouldn't you? It's almost like you'd have to work to the future. Yeah, I get it.
Something that's interesting is let's take a look at a stat. Right next to your fleet maximum, do you see that planet where it says 1 of 3?
1 of 3.
It's up on your top bar with your resources.
Oh yeah, 1 of
top.
3. Directly controlled colonized. Okay, so there's a maximum limit, isn't there? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Yes. You can have. It's not planets. It's star systems. So if you find a system with 3 planets, you know what? That's 3 planets that you would get. That would normally cost you 3 of that.
Just a quick question: where I build my frontier outpost, does it matter?
I tend to want to build my frontier outposts about 2 or 3 jumps away from my border, because then I get the most stretching of my border.
Yeah, that's kind of the direction I was going with that. Okay, that's cool.
Yep. Another thing is if you build a frontier outpost and you find that at some point you have colonized past it, you can disband those frontier outposts and your border won't be affected too terribly much. It'll
Ah,
it'll shrink it a
Christ.
little bit.
I just realised that I don't actually have. I'm not surveyed a lot of these freaking planets.
I've noticed that. I was hoping you were going to send one of your
System
frontier
survey
spaceships out to
I
take a
know
look.
there was some freaking pirates that upset me, dude. They upset me, man.
Also, you have a spaceship or a science ship that's
18?
at your home planet.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm sending. That's what I'm sending. There's 18 minerals on this one, dude. There's 18.
Dude,
18 minerals.
God, if there was a planet in the that unexplored system right next to it, oh, I would lose my shit. It'd be so good.
All right, we're sending. I'm gonna send our fleet.
Construction complete.
There are some star systems that I just put a frontier outpost just because the resources are too good. Like I don't want to lose the opportunity of 26 minerals for energy credits.
Okay. All right.
Anomaly found.
But then we always have to keep in mind that frontier outposts cost a maintenance of influence.
Yeah, that's right, and that's why in your case you said you disband it after you've made the colony, because a colony offers the blue zone, doesn't it?
Yes,
Hostile
a
station
colony
engaged.
stretches your circle of influence.
This is an
How you started with
asteroid.
Doombotex.
Sorry. Yeah, that's Sorry, yeah. This is an asteroid outpost.
Hey, remember those dirty pirates who came to fight to blow up your mining outposts?
Yeah, man.
That's their home.
Oh my damn, bro. Get wrecked, scrubs. They're not really hurting me at all.
Yeah, they're a 95 fleet strength to your much higher than 95 fleet
I know,
strength.
but they're not even denting my ships.
Oh, there's a couple corvettes that are taking some dings. The paint job's gonna need a retouch.
You have to do a repaint. First fleet has destroyed the pirate station in the Koldar system and they recovered its strong room module.
So, because that was the pirate base, you got bonuses for blowing it up.
Oh, cool. Damn, dude, I love blowing some stuff up. How did it know I was into that?
I think it was safe to assume. It saw the cut of the United Earth jib.
Damn, dude. For some reason, I can't build an outpost in that zone where the pirates were.
It's because it is not explored yet.
Ah. Okay. Oh, it's not surveyed. You're right. Yeah, I just spotted that. Yep, I spotted that.
Now, you can always move your construction ship there to sort of hang out in the system until the moment it's surveyed.
Okay.
You can be like, okay.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot.
But you also have, like, Bernard Star can build a mining outpost for energy.
Army upkeep minus 10%. That seems pretty strong.
That is pretty good, but we don't have any armies currently, so it's not something.
What? A corvette's not army? I thought a corvette was an army. What?
A corvette is a fleet. Army are the ground trips that you build that we have not built any yet because the ground combat in this game is dumb.
This one says
awful. It's simple. It's easy.
What's
They're changing it in the next patch, but
okay? For some reason I got colonizing and terraforming mixed up. So terraforming is basically changing a planet so it's habitable, isn't it? After these red ones are not habitable. Okay.
So that's probably the terrestrial sculpting tech is what I'd go for because the rest of these are pretty meh.
Okay, fair enough. We'll go for that. All right, that's good. Just leave it here for a second.